For the Success Academy participant, we're going to introduce the vision, Atomy vision and the company, the captain of Atomy, the brand of Atomy, Chairman Park Han-Gill. Please give him a big round of applause.
Chairman Park Han-Gill, please give him another big round of applause.
여러분 반갑습니다.
Glad to see you all.
오늘 밤새 폭풍우가 아주 심하게 쳐서
There was really heavy rainfall and storm last night, so I was scared that if the tree in front of my house would fall, I couldn't sleep well. So I kind of thought that many people would just listen to the Success Academy in their education centers, but I can see many people here making through this heavy rainstorm. So really glad to see you again. And we have members from China and the special choir team from Atomy China. They are in the spirit of spreading love all across the nation. And I was really touched by the lyrics. So they really well conveyed the lyrics of Atomy's company song. Atomy is truly a global company, and we have people from Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, China, Taiwan. Glad to see you all. Welcome, everyone. It's really nice to see you. This is one of my favorite products. This is Kombucha. So this is sold out now, and it will be available soon. So this is one of my favorite products. So it ferments the black tea or green tea again, and it contains a lot of vitamin and prebiotics. On top of that, it has natural carbon drinks. So if you cannot stop drinking soft drink, you can take this as an alternative. So in Atomy, I prohibit people from drinking and smoking, and in kombucha there's a little bit of alcohol. So do not drink excessively, but anyway, you can enjoy drinking this. This is the essence drink, and you need to put some water together to drink this. The Hollywood stars, they always carry a bottle with them, and kombucha is one of their favorite drinks. So when you take this, as you know, this product is essence, and you need to dilute this with some water. You cannot just drink this as it is, but without putting water, I drink this throughout one day, because it facilitates secretion of the saliva, and it's really helpful for digestion. What about for babies? I have 3 grandsons, and they have really a lot of saliva, but as you get older, the saliva and the liquid that helps your digestion gets scarce, and your mouth gets dry. But if you drink kombucha, it really helps the secretion of saliva, and it also facilitates the digestion, and has many digestive enzymes. It helps your body to secrete many digestive enzymes. So this is one of the best and nutritious and healthy tea in the world. So I wanted to introduce the product to you. Next, I have probiotics with me. So it's been published in the SCI level paper. So this microbiome product is newly released. So inside, it has capsules inside. So it's really easy to take this.
어떤 유산균보다도 가장 효능 효과가
So
뛰어난
compared to other prebiotics, it
유산균이라고
really
생각을
has
하시면
great
됩니다.
efficacy.
이왕 광고하는 김에 한 가지만
So I like
더하겠습니다.
to show you one more product of Atomy.
차전자피.
It's psyllium husk.
이번에 이 성분을 대폭 향상을 시켰습니다.
We enhance many of the ingredients inside psyllium husk. It really helps your bowel movement.
이 식이섬유가
So it has a lot of dietary fiber mixed with probiotics, and it gets really swollen. So if you put this in a water bottle and shake it, and 1 hour later it becomes like porridge. It becomes really sticky. So when it moves through your intestines, the dietary fiber inside psyllium husk cleanses your intestines, and it really facilitates your bowel movement. And those of you who have frequent diarrhea, it's really helpful. And for those who have constipation, it's also really helpful. When I go on business trip, I take psyllium husk with me all the time. When I went to Mexico and Americas for like 3 weeks, I was out of this, and in Atomy, Mexico, they didn't have this product yet, so I had to go to a pharmacy and take a psyllium husk from some other company. And it was really tasted bad, and it was not effective. So I realized that Atomy's product has absolute quality again. And there's one more function added to this newly released psyllium husk. It has some effect to reduce cholesterol. So we got the approval from Korean FDA that we can take 3 sachets a day instead of 2. So we enhance the quality even better this time. So I'll now stop advertising Atomy products.
애터미는 네트워크 마케팅 회사입니다.
Atomy is a multi-level marketing company.
지금까지 있었던 네트워크 마케팅 회사하고는 다른
And it's completely different from all the other network marketing companies. So we have a very bold ambition that we're going to rewrite the history of multi-level marketing. Why do we have to rewrite the history of multi-level marketing? Because the history of network marketing had many issues. So that's why Atomy is going to rewrite the history of network marketing. So there is network marketing before and after Atomy.
네트워크 마케팅 이론상으로 보면은
So in terms of theory, there is no problem with multi-level marketing. It's about selling necessity goods, and it has good quality and good price, and you use the product and you're satisfied with the product, so you recommend that product to some other people, and that person liked the product, and he or she also recommends the product to other people. That's how you build the consumer group. So because you promote it and advertise the product to other people, instead of they pay for advertisement, they give you the commission. The company gives you the commission. Is there any problem with this? There's no issue with this. And there were some companies that were selling not necessary goods but some other products.
전기장판에다 자석 붙여놓으면은 15만 원에서 30만
Some
원이면
electric hit mat, some products that people could get at $100 or $200, but they were selling it like $1,000 or even $5,000. So that's an extreme case. But there are some other companies that are selling products at a quite high price, expensive price. So why do people buy those products? maybe
수준까지
they
갔던
were
것이 우리 업계에
brainwashed.
있었던
There were
것은
some
사실입니다.
criminal group
그런데
like
그렇게 하지 않고
multi-level
이렇게
marketing
오픈된
companies who
공간에서
were
어른들을
brainwashing
모아놓고
people
정상적인 판단을 할 수 있는 사람들을
to
모아놓고
buy their
얘기를 했는데
products. But
어디
there were
가면은
some
예를 들어서
normal
할인
multi-level
매장이나 백화점이나
marketing
인터넷 쇼핑몰 가면은
companies that are selling
만 원이면 살 수 있는
quite
것을
good products,
2만 원, 3만 원에도
but
사는 사람들이
they
있다 하는 거예요.
were
왜 사는가
selling
하는 거예요.
a much cheaper products where they can
그거는
find in hyper supermarket at a much
매매가
higher
아닙니다. 매매라고
expensive
하는
price.
것은
So it's
내가
not
화폐를
sales.
가지고 있는 것보다 재화를 갖는 것 그것이 나에게 더 이익이 되기 때문에
So you buy
내가 화폐를
something
주고 재화를 획득을
because
하는 겁니다.
the product that you're
이게
going to buy
소비자 이익의
worth
원칙이다
more
이렇게
than the
얘기를
money
합니다.
that you have. That's
소비자가
the
왜 물건을
basic
사느냐?
principle
자기한테
of
이익이 되기
consumption
때문에 산다
and
하는
purchase.
거예요.
Why do
그런데
consumers buy
어디
products?
가면 만
Because
원에 살
it
수 있는
benefits
것을
them.
15,000원, 2만 원에
But
사는
imagine
이유가 뭐냐 하는 거예요.
that there are some
그거는 다른 것이 아닙니다. 물건도
$10
사지만은
product, but
수당을
they
더 받을 수
pay
있는
more than
돈을
that
더 벌 수
to get the
있는
product. Why would they
기회까지
do that?
플러스해서 사는 거예요.
So they are calculating the
그래서
opportunity to get the commission from
이
buying the
기회를
product.
산다고 하는 것은 다행히 이
So
수당을
buying
더
the
많이
opportunity to get the
받을 기회를 샀기
commission.
때문에 그렇게 많이 받으면 다행인데
So
문제는
it would
기회라고
be
하는
okay
것은
if they can
이루어질 수도
get
있고
that
이루어지지 않을
high
수도 있다는
commission,
거예요.
the opportunity to get higher commission, but
그러니까 수당 많이 받을 수 있는 자리를
the
사가지고
opportunity is not given
수당을 더
always.
많이 받는 사람도 있어요.
So there
없지가 않아요.
would be some
그런데 모든
people
사람이 다
who
그렇지
would
않다
get
하는 거예요.
higher commission
그러니까
from buying the
이제
products, but not
기대했던
everyone.
것만큼 그 수익을 얻지를
So those
못하면은
people
이게
do not
피해자가
get
되는 거고
the
이게
profits
사회적
that they
피해가 되는
expected,
거고
and
우리
they become
업계에
the
리스크가
victims
된다
of the
하는
company,
것입니다.
and that
사회적
becomes a
평판이
risk factor
좋아지지가
in
않는
our
거예요. 그게 우리
industry.
업계의
That's why we have bad
실정이었고
reputation
지금까지의
in our
현실이었다
industry.
하는
That
겁니다.
was the
그래서
reality,
애터미가 정말
the
교과서적으로
reputation
한번
of
해보냐.
the multi-level
진짜
marketing
생필품.
companies had.
그런데
So
진짜 품질이
Atomy
좋아.
really came
근데
out
진짜 가격이
with
싸.
good
그러면은
price, absolute
그거를 쓴다고
quality
해서 손해 날 일이
product.
없다.
So
그래서 다른 사람에게 소개를
consumers
했더니
did
다른
not have
사람도
any
진짜 좋네, 진짜 싸네.
loss
그래서
from
또 다른
buying
사람에게 소개를
this,
하고.
and they recommend the
예를
product to
들면
other
칫솔
people,
같은 경우
and those
우리
people
지금
kept
990원에 팝니다.
recommending to other people. So our
지금 물가가
toothbrush and
올라가지고
toothpaste is
올려달라고
only
난립니다 지금. 못해 먹겠다고. 다른 물가들이
991,
오르니까.
and
하여간
but the
뭐
price
10년
is
이상
going up. All the other products prices going up, but we maintain the same price for the last 10
여러분들 할인
years.
매장 가면 보통 얼마예요?
So if you go to the hyper supermarket, the toothbrush and toothpaste is usually $2 or $3.
그런데 저희는 그 할인 매장에서 2,200원 팔던 것을 우리가 1,000원 이하에 한번 팔아보자 이렇게
So
해서
we were trying
지금까지 10여 년
to
이상 팔고
sell
있는 거예요.
the
여러분
toothbrush
대한민국에서
and
제일 많이
toothpaste at
팔렸던
below
칫솔이
$1
럭키
level,
777이라는
and the
칫솔입니다.
most popular
이거 잘 모르는
toothbrush
사람들은
in Korea was
아는
Lucky
사람들은 좀
777.
올드한 사람들이
If
되는
you
거예요.
know
아는
this
척하지 마세요.
toothbrush, I
그냥.
can
나 그거
assume
모르겠는데
your
이렇게 표정
age
짓고
because it's
있으세요.
kind of an
예.
old product.
그 777 칫솔이
So
1년에
this
1,000만 개를
toothbrush,
팔았습니다.
Lucky 777, they were
우리가
selling
지금 3,000만 개
10
이상
million
팔고 있다는
a year, but
왜
we are
칫솔이
selling
애터미
more than
칫솔이
30 million a
옛날에
year.
골목마다 골목 구멍가게마다 다 들어가 있던 그 777
So
칫솔보다
Lucky
더 많이 팔리냐 하는
777,
거예요.
that popular
자, 품질은 미세모여서
toothbrush
기가
was really
막힙니다.
popular in Korea
써보시면
before,
압니다.
but now
그런데
Atomy toothbrush is
가격이
even more popular
990원인
than
거예요.
that. We have really good quality, and the price is only
그걸 쓰고 소개를
less
했더니
than
수당까지 줘.
$1, and on top of that, you can even
애터미다.
get the commission
그래서
from
애터미는
buying the product. That's what
우리와 같은
Atomy offers to our
방문
consumers.
판매사나 네트워크 마케팅
So direct
회사하고
sales
경쟁하지 않겠다.
companies and multi-level marketing
거기를
companies,
이겨봐야
and they are not
의미가
our
없다.
competitors.
우리는 할인 매장,
There's
TV 홈쇼핑, 인터넷 쇼핑몰
no
하고 품질과
use
가격으로
defeating
경쟁해서 이기는
those
회사가 되겠다.
companies. We are going to compete
그래서
with
전
the
세계
hyper
유통을
supermarkets and other
석권해버리는 회사가
distribution
되겠다.
companies,
그래서 전
and we
세계
will
유통의
become the
허브가
hub
되겠다고
of
글로벌 회사가
distribution
되겠다고
in the world
선언을
and
하고
become
시작한
the
회사가
global
바로
company. That
애터미라는
was
회사다
our
하는 겁니다.
ambition. So that's what Atomy is.
보통 경영에서 차별화 전략 그러면은
So in business management, when we say differentiation strategy,
이게 명품
so
전략이라는 거죠.
there's one option,
그냥 좀
selling
적당히
at
만들어서
high
아주
price
싸게 팔 거냐.
that has high
둘 중에 하나
quality
선택을
or
합니다.
very cheap
그런데
price
아니 소비자는
middle level
고품질도
quality.
원하고
But consumers
그러면서도
want high
낮은 가격도
quality. At the
원하는데
same time, they want
이거를
low
두 개를
price.
다 달성을 해보자.
So I
그래서
wanted to achieve two of these goals.
양자택 1이
So
아니고 양자택 2.
it's genius of the
절대
two,
품질,
absolute
절대 가격.
quality and
absolute
absolute
quality,
price.
absolute price로 가겠다고 결정을 하고 시작한 회사가 애터미라는
So
회사다 하는 겁니다.
these two
그래서
principles are
이제는 우리가 소비
the essence
생활하는
of
것이
Atomy.
바로 우리의 수입으로 연결되는.
So as we consume the
그런 회사를
products,
만들게.
it becomes
자,
our
우리
income. That's the
대중들이
company I
소비를
wanted
했습니다.
to establish.
대중들이 부자가 됐을까요?
People
유통회사가 부자가
consume
됐을까요?
products, and when they keep doing
유통회사들이
that,
부자 된 거예요.
who become rich? The distribution companies, not the consumers.
사세요. 이제는
So those companies are
유통회사가
already
가져가던
rich.
그 이익금을
But
우리
now
대중들끼리
I want to give
나누겠습니다.
out the
이제
profits that the
당신들
distribution
잘
companies
살도록
were
도와주는
taking
일 이제
with other
그만하고
people. We
우리도 이제
no longer
먹고
want
살아야
to
되겠습니다.
make the
왜냐?
distribution
왜냐?
companies
왜냐하면은
get richer and richer.
보세요.
Consumers also need to be
FA,
rich.
백도리 오토메이션 되고 OA
Now the
오피스
factory will be automated
오토메이션
and the
되고
office will be
AI까지
automated, and now we
나와가지고
have artificial
이제는
intelligence.
성장을 하기는 하는데 고용이
The
없는
companies
성장의
are
시대가
growing,
됐다고
but
지금
without employment.
사회학자들, 미래학자들이
That's
다
what many
얘기를 하고 있다는
sociologists
거예요.
and futurists say.
고용 없는 성장.
So goes without employment.
이런 경제 시스템을 가지고 있는 층들은
So
그냥 계속해서
those
잘 갈 수가
established
있다는
people
겁니다.
and companies
그런데
that have the
우리
system,
소비
they
경제는
will
어떻게
get better and
되는가
better.
하는
But what about
자,
consumers?
기업들은 이제 인건비가 올라가니까
The labor cost is going up, so the companies are trying to replace people with robots and automation system.
그리고 우리 이제 소상공인들 길거리에서
small business
샵을 하고 하던
owners,
사람들 이것저것 해서
small
먹고
shop
살던
owners,
사람들은 그 동네에 할인 매장이 하나 들어오거나
they get
이렇게
replaced
하면은요,
by
그냥
big
전부
supermarkets,
70%가
hyper
망해버리는
supermarkets.
거예요. 쌀가게도 망하죠,
Almost
신발가게
70% of
망하죠.
the small brick and
심지어는 요즘에 밥
mortar
먹으러 오늘
stores
다 어디로
will go
가냐면 할인 매장,
bankrupt.
백화점을
And even people
올려가고
now
있다는
go
거예요.
to
그러니까
department
그냥
stores and
식당까지
big
다 망해버리는 거예요.
malls
그래서 우리
to
이제
have lunch.
이런
So even the restaurants
삶의
do not
터전을 잃어버린
survive.
우리 서민들이 어떡할 거냐
So
이거예요.
ordinary people, how do they make
그래서
a
우리가
living
가야 될
now?
곳은 인터넷 플랫폼으로 가야 된다.
So we need to have internet platform.
여러분들도 알아요 방향은 인터넷 플랫폼으로
I'm
가야 된다.
sure you
그래서
will
이 플랫폼을
you know about
만들어야
this, that we
되는데
need to go
문제가
for the internet
뭐냐면은
platform. We
내가
need to build the internet platform. But the problem
몰라.
here is that
IT 잘 몰라.
we don't know
그다음에
the information
그것을,
technology.
이
How
플랫폼
can we
시스템을 구축하는데
build the
어마어마한 자본이
platform?
들어간단
And it
말이에요.
takes a lot of capital
거기에다가 또
and money
물건을
to build the
팔려고
platform.
재고를 또 쌓아놓고 있어요.
And in order
그리고
to
이제
sell
물류
some
시스템을 갖춰야
products
된다.
there, you need
이런
to
것들을 다
have
갖춰야만이
inventory and
지금
logistics
이런 플랫폼
system.
비즈니스하고 경쟁을 할 수가
That's
있는데
how you can compete with other
이게 이제
platform
할 수가 없는
businesses.
거예요.
But you cannot do
자,
it on your own.
모 회사에서 지금 이제 어마어마한
So
창고들을
there's a
전국에다 만들어 놓고
company
이제 막
that starts with G, and
새벽같이 막
they
배송을 하고 이렇게 한다 하는 겁니다.
make many
그러다 보니까
warehouses across the
이제는
nation,
살 길이 없는
and
거예요.
they
뭐를 해먹고 살 만한 게
are
없어요.
delivering the products on the same day. So we
방법은
cannot
하나밖에
compete with
없어요.
those
우리도
platform
플랫폼을
businesses.
만드는
The only way to survive
그런데
is to
우리
build
대중들이
our
직접 만들
own
수가
platform.
없으니까
But ordinary people, they cannot build the
애터미가
platform by themselves. And Atomy did that job for you.
다 구축을 했죠. 수백
We
원이
have
들어갔어요.
established the
그다음에 쇼핑몰
item
다 만들었죠.
system, putting
그다음에 물류
billions
창고에다가
of
제품을
dollars,
쌓아놓죠.
and we have products in the
이런
warehouses,
세미나를
and we are
통해서
holding this
홍보할 수
kind
있는
of
시스템을
seminars.
갖춰놨죠.
So we have this
여러분들이
promotion
할 거는
system.
내가
So what
애터미
you need
사업이라는
to
걸 시작을
do
했다. 그런데
is to do
물건이
Atomy
싸고
business,
좋다.
and the
그런데
product of Atomy
한 달에
is cheap and it has
벌
good
수 있다.
quality, and you can even
라고
earn
가르쳐야
100 million
말만
Korean
주변
won
사람들에게
a month.
하고
And this
다니면은
is the message you need to deliver
여러분들이
to other people.
여러분의 플랫폼의
And
오너가 될 수 있다는
as
거예요.
long as you do that, you can become the owner of your own platform.
개인 플랫폼을 제공해 주는
So
거예요.
Atomy is
여러분
providing
아이디를
personal
치고
platform for all of you.
들어간다는 것이 바로
So
여러분의
you're
플랫폼이다 하는
logging
거예요.
in with your ID. It means that
그래서
you have
다른
your own
친구에게
platform.
구매를 시킬 때도 내 아이디를 주고
And you
거기에서
give your
구매를
ID
하도록
to
하면
other
나한테
people
매출이
to buy the
잡히도록 되어 있다.
product, then you get
그래서
the commission
여러분
from that.
개인 플랫폼, 퍼스널 플랫폼.
So
그래서
you are
애터미는
provided with
이
the
퍼스널
personal
플랫폼을
platform.
여러분들에게 수십억씩 받아야 되는데
So actually, we
그냥
need to receive
등록만
like
하라고.
tens of millions
등록비도
of
없어.
dollars from you, but there's
유지비도 없어,
no
유지비도.
maintenance fee, no
다른
entry
네트워크 마케팅
fee.
회사들은
Other
매달
multi-level
얼마치라도
marketing companies,
10만 원, 20만 원어치라도 사야
you
수당을
need
받지
to
안
buy
그러면
$100 or
못 받는다.
$200
이렇게
some
해놨어요. 그런데
products.
애터미는
Otherwise, you cannot get any
여기
commission.
연봉
But
1억씩 받고
in
2억씩
Atomy
받고
is
4억씩
different.
받고
They get like
무려 연봉 10억을 받는
100K,
임페리얼들까지
200K,
나와
and
있어요. 그런데 그
400K dollars.
임페리얼이 연봉
Imperial
10억을 받기
Masters,
위해서
and to earn that
애터미에서 제품을
high
구매해야 되는 것은
yearly salary, what they need to buy from
얼마냐면요.
Atomy, how
1년에
much?
칫솔 하나만 사면 돼.
Only one unit of
1년 동안
toothbrush a
아무것도 안
year.
사면은 회원에서 제명돼 버려.
If they don't
그러니까
anything in a year,
1년에
they
뭐든지 하나만 사면은
they will not become a
한 달에
member
1,000만
anymore.
원, 2천만 원, 4천만
So
원,
just
7천만
buying a
원
unit of
1억을
toothpaste, they
받을
could
수 있는
make
그런
10
자격이
million,
얘기는
100
무슨
million
얘기냐면은 여러분들이 이
Korean won a year,
애터미라는
which
플랫폼을
means that
운영하기
the
위해
only thing
가지고 돈
that you
들어가는
need
게
to
없다는
do
거예요.
to
돈 들어가는 게
Atomy
없다는 얘기는 뭐냐? 여러분들이
is
손해나는 게
just
없다는 얘기예요.
inviting
리스크가
people. You
제로라는
don't need
얘기예요.
any money.
여러분들
There's
사업하다가
no
여기
risk,
망해보신
zero
분들이 있을
risk.
거예요.
I think many of you might have some failure in your
투자를
business
했다가,
before. You invested a lot,
앉아가지고
you had a lot of debt.
길거리 나앉고 하는
Sometimes you
그런
lost your
우리
houses.
임승택 임페리얼도요.
Actually, Imsintech Imperial Master
그거
had the
하다가
same
완전히 길거리
experience.
앉아가지고
He was totally bankrupt
마누라하고
before.
자는데
When
발도
he
멀렸다고
slept with
어디다 발
his
올리냐고.
wife, his wife
자가지고
kicked
그냥
him
침대 밑으로 굴러
on the bed.
떨어지고만.
So he fell down to the floor from the
요즘도
bed.
그래요?
Still, you're living like
요즘은 뭐
that?
그냥 어디 신랑 도망갈까 봐서 그냥 꽉 안고 잘
I think
거예요.
not really. His wife might
그러니까,
really love him these days.
이런 투자를 하게 되면은
Like this
망할
investment,
수가 있다는 거예요.
sometimes
자, 여러분
it's
돈 버는
followed
방법은 딱 두
by
가지가
some
있습니다.
failure. There are
하나는
two ways to make money. First,
나한테 월급을 주는 사업을 하는 거고.
you need to
또
do
한
your own
가지는
business,
내가 다른 사람한테
paying
월급을
salary
받는
for
거고.
yourself. And second one is to getting salary from other people.
의사도요 마찬가지예요.
There's only two ways. The same goes for doctor.
다른 대학병원이라든가
There are
어디
paid
가지고
doctors
월급
who
받는
work for a
그런
hospital
닥터
and get salary.
아니면은 내가 병원을
Or
차려가지고 다른 의사들 월급 주고
There are
간호사들
doctors
월급
who run
주면서
his
내가 병원
or her
운영을
own
하는
business
경우 딱두 가지밖에
and
없어요, 세상에는 돈 버는 방법이. 그러니까
give salary to
여러분,
other doctors working for
그런데
his or
남이
her
나한테 월급을
hospital.
줄 때요,
But let's think that
줄까요? 아니면은
if you get salary from other people,
살면서 늙어가도록 그냥 그
they
정도만
give
줄까요?
you enough money or not.
예, 여러분 절대로 부자 안 만들어 주더라고요.
They will not make you rich.
부자 됐을까요?
Because I also lived as a
그냥
salary man for the past 17 years, but I didn't get enough
그래서
money.
나왔어요.
That's why I quit.
근데 내가 내한테 월급을 주니까
But let's
내
say that
맘대로요,
if you are the one who gives salary to yourself,
한 달에 1억을 줄 수도
it's
있고,
totally up to
2억을
you.
줄
You
수도
could
있고,
give
내
100 million Korean won a month or 200 million Korean won. Actually, I give salary to myself. Actually, every month in my bank account, I get 90 million Korean won a month. Is it money? Is it much? Not really. Actually, Imperial Masters are also receiving that money. I need to get as much as Imperial Masters.
그렇게 받는데
Anyways, I am making that kind of that money, but
그래서
to where
인간은
I
돈을
spend my
벌어도요,
money.
죄를 안 지으면 돈 쓸 일이 별로 없더라.
Actually,
여자들은 뭐 이거
man
많아요.
man
여자들은 돈
do
좀
not
벌고
have
많이 쓰세요.
to spend much money, and there's nowhere to spend my money. But actually, if we women
양복 하나 입고
need to spend more money than men. All I need is my car, some suits, and ties.
한 달에 5천만 원씩이
So I donate 50 million Korean won to compassion for the children in need, and I spend that money.
한 달에 5만 원씩 줘요. 근데 그 5만 원을 가지고요.
And then from compassion, children could get 50,000 Korean won a month. But with that money, they could live and they could eat enough. They could learn and they could learn the Bible.
그래서 지금 저는 이제 개인적으로 1,000명의 아이들을
So I'm now supporting 1,000 children. My wife
내가 유일하게 이기고 있는 게 그거예요.
is supporting only 110. So I am supporting, like donating more than my wife. Anyways, we need to make money and we need to help people. We need to share it with the people in need. We need to live that kind of life.
애텀이라는 회사에서는 이 플랫폼을 다 만들어 놨어요.
So Atomy made this platform already. All you have to do is to do the business, to start Atomy business, and invite other people and deliver information to other people. All you have to do is to deliver that information. Second, you need to say our product is really cheap and good, and it is a big business that can make 100 million Korean won a month.
모든 사람들이 다 그 얘기를 해주면 우와 하고 막 달라들까요?
Do you think that most of the people might feel so happy and excited for that? Not really. Some people are so stubborn, so they don't really listen to your information. And I think that there are some people who are looking for this kind of business.
여러분들과 같이 일할 수 있는 사람을 어떻게
You need to find the one
중요한 거예요. 혹시 여기
whom you work with.
파트너가 별로 마음에 안
If you don't like your partner,
그러면요 마음속으로 버려버리세요.
just abandon them in your mind.
그렇다고 얼굴 표정으로 버리면 안 돼요.
Not to express that on your face.
또 없어졌으면 좋겠다.
Just do it inner, just do it in your mind,
없이도 나는 성공할
saying, I could be successful without you.
겉으로 표정은
But your facial expression should be like this. Let's be successful together. Let's succeed together. But in your mind, you need to think that I am abandoning you. I will find new one. Like this kind of mindset. As a human being, we need to be different inside and outside of our mind. We need to be different when you go to the toilet and when you go out from the toilet. So after having psyllium has, you might go to the toilet, but after going to the toilet, your facial expression will be different. Let's see, there is a baby who's not really pretty, and you don't really say, why does she look like this? You don't do this. You can't do this. Even though you think that she's really beautiful, you need to say that, wow, she's so beautiful. Her eyes are twinkling. This is how you need to do, how you need to express yourself, express your feeling. You need to be different from the outside. But there are some people who's too honest, and he or she might have some bad relationship with other people. As an Atomy member, we need to be different. And that is the personality. We need to be different from outside. We need to be different from our inner side. I have really good personality. There are some people, there are some bad business members. So that's why I said I called commission. In order to get commission, we need to be such an ass. If there are a lot of people, there are someone who try to be an ass, and we need to endure that kind of people. We need to stand that kind of people, that kind of person. We need to try to understand them. Her wife might leave more difficult life, and his parent might live more difficult life raising him like this. We need to stand that kind of people. But there are some people who can't really stand this kind of thing. Don't try to do that. Just do it internally, like in your mind. You need to think, you need to blame that one, you need to score that one. But on the outside, like in person, you need to be nice. You need to say, like, cheer up, you're so good, like this.
여러분들의 퍼스널 플랫폼을 다른 사람들에게 알려서
Once again, you could introduce your personal platform to other people. You can make them, you can let them purchase product in your personal platform. I think here some of people might be reluctant to be here, to be invited. But anyway,
품질 나쁜 거 비싼 거 억지로 사라고 안 합니다. 그러니까
we don't force you to purchase bad products. Not anyone could become an enemy business member, so don't worry. Like, two people look so worried about it. Don't worry. We don't let anyone become a business member. First, you need to use the purchase of Atomy, and you need to understand, you need to recognize that Atomy product is better than other ones. If you recognize it, then you could become a business member. If you don't understand the basic philosophy of Atomy product, the good quality and the absolute quality and absolute price, you cannot become a business member. You need to be confident in the quality of the product. If you don't, it might be more difficult for you to introduce such a product to other people. If you think that this product is so great, I want to introduce this product to other people, and then you will start talking about the product to other people, and which means that you need to be moved by the quality of the product by yourself very first. So don't try to be serious. I will not let you become a business member. So if you want to be a business member, you need to understand that our product is really great. Our daily necessities are like better than other products. So if you start to purchase daily necessity, you will make profit. If you are confident about it, you will do you could do Atomy business. And after having this kind of confidence, you need to deliver the information to other people. And not all people will understand what you say. So you need to find the one who are looking for this kind of business. Let's say that you are carrying a magnetic, and if you once the positive and positive together, it will pull out together. But if it is an N and S, the two things will just stick to each other automatically. So just think that you are carrying like magnet, and like a magnet, you need to find the one who is automatically sticking to you. And don't try to talk to the people who are not really listening to you. If you try to talk to them, you might feel more difficult. So, but the good people are the one who have a positive mindset. The people who is not nice, you don't need to talk to them, because most of them have a negative mindset. So even though they start a business, they might be not really good at it. They have bad personality, and that kind of bad personality might ruin the group. So just start to talk to the one who is really nice and who try to be nice. There is a Crown Master named Lee Nam-hee living in Toronto. She is now in Crown Master. She majored in flute, and she went to Ewha Women's University. And her family was so rich, and she has properties, so she gets rent, and she's so nice, and she's rich.
편하게 사시면 되는 분이에요.
She was supposed to live, enjoy the life in Toronto. But one day she came to Korea, came to Korea sauna. She went to Korea traditional sauna and she met one business member. And that business member tried to introduce Atomy product to some stranger, and the stranger was so bad. The stranger was not reluctant to listen to her story. The stranger was so bad. So the Crown Master, Inami Crown Master, felt pity for the business member. So she had no interest, but she approached her and she got the Atomy business introduction, and the business member invited her to the center, and she failed to reject. So she went to the center. She just went to the center, and she sat on the front row, so she couldn't escape. And she just listened to. She just took the business introduction lecture, and she also got the business registration paper. She just wrote down the paper, and some time goes by, and she said she's amazed by my personality. This is the most important part. This is the very important part, that she's amazed and attracted by my personality. So she started to pay attention to this business, and now she became a Crown Master. She's making 70 million Korean won a month. Canadian Rocky Mountain, Alps. Like she visited so many global, like, world tourist attractions. She likes me, and I also like her. Her age is kind of secret. Anyway, there are some nice people outside. In order to know whether they are nice or not, you need to talk to them very first. You need to use the magnet very first. If that one is not really sticking to you, you need to abandon them. But if they are really sticking to you, you need to start to talk to them and introduce the business to them. And you need to use your magnet as many as possible. Kim Kwang-yeol, Imperial Master, used the magnet for 300 times a day. Let's see which one is the more difficult. Talk to one person or talk to 300 people. Most of the people might answer talking to 300 people might be more difficult, but in reality, talking to one person is more difficult because you might have more worries talking to one person. You don't know how to start the conversation. You don't know how to persuade them. You need to use various ideas or ideas. So it is more difficult to talk to one person a day. But talking to 300 people, let's say that you just go and say, "Do you know Atomy? The products are really great, and you can make 100 million Korean won a month. You don't need any investment money," like this. And if you that one is not really listen to you, you can just abandon that. Whenever I go to Kumgang River or Samhan River, there are a lot of people out there. In the past, we could go door to door, but these days it is impossible. So these days, just go to the places with so many people, and you might find out the person who is looking for this kind of business. And that person could speak various different languages, and that people could be the one who's really capable of and good relationship, like that. And we have Russian members here.
I love you.
Hello.
예,
You're from Vladivostok. Hello. Love you.
그냥 저 블라디보스톡에서 애터미 그냥 정보를 듣자마자 막 여기저기 막 얘기를 해가지고 지금 많은 러시아 분들을 지금
She
한국으로 모시고
invited so many
사람을
business
찾아내면
members to
되는 거예요.
Korea.
그래서
Like this, we could find
천연
this
다이아몬드 진짜 값진
this kind of
그런
person.
다이아몬드는요
We need to find a natural diamond.
만들어지는 것이 아니고
Natural
찾아내는 거예요.
diamond is not
그런데 흙 속에
made.
묻혀 있기 때문에 시선은 봐야 돼요.
Natural
시선은 봐야 돼요.
diamond is
그래서
to
그걸
be
씻는 방법이
discovered.
뭐냐?
We need to find the diamond from the dirt, and
회원가입도 시키고
so we need to introduce business and we need to let them register for as a member. Like after doing that, you could invite them to this kind of events and they could have my lecture and they might think that, oh, I have some like bad idea over the business. I have to do this and I have to do this platform business. I need to utilize the platform business provided by the enemy and I will go global. This kind of person is the one you need to find out. This is a turnkey-based business.
So when we build a factory, everything is ready and you just need to start the engine. That's what is meant by turnkey basis. So if you are trying to build an automobile, it's really complex. Of course, you can make money out of it, but it's a really complicated process. But if you just buy the automobile and use the key to start the engine and make some added value, that's much more easy. Of course, you need to get the driver's license. And of course, to do Atomy business, you need to study a little bit, as you need to get the driver's license to drive a car. But there's no big science here. You don't need to memorize all the equation, the chemical formula of Atomy products. You can just talk to other people, oh, it's really good, touch my skin, it's really good. So this is much more persuasive rather than talking about the specific chemical formula contained in the Atomy products. So your message is strong, and God created this word by words. So in Atomy, you have your personal platform. There is no money required. It's provided free. You just need to register as a member. There's no maintenance fee, no entry fee. You just need to talk to other people about Atomy. Then you become your own personal platform owner. We have Kim Hyun-suk, Imperial Master, with us today. How many people do you get a day? 40,000 people. 40,000 people under Imperial Master Kim Hyun-suk are buying products every day. Let's say you opened a supermarket or department store a day. If 40,000 people buy products from your store, the department store will be really successful, right? You don't even need to buy the land, you don't even need to build the building, no need to have the inventories, no need to do any interior design. But in your personal platform, there are 40,000 members under you buying products under your line. That's how she gets 100 million won a month. It could be even like 10 billion, 1 billion, 100 billion. Then other people at the bottom in the lower line cannot get enough commission. That's why we set the ceiling as 100 million won a month. So Imperial Masters say that this is unfair because they really have tremendous amount of sales, but there's limitation to their commission, 100 million won a month. So where is all the other sales going to? It's all distributed with you, all the other members. So that's why we have this end value.
10년 전에 들어온 사람이나
And
지금
people who
들어온
joined
사람이나
10 years
다
ago
이루어지지
and
않은
the new
상한선에서
member who
만나도록
joined
이렇게
us
만들어
today,
놓은
we
거예요.
all have the same
여러분, 이런만
limitation, the
있으면 되잖아요.
ceiling,
한 달에
100 million won.
네.
100 million
지난달에
won
들어온 거 다 썼는데 또 들어와.
months. You
이거
didn't even
재미가요.
spend
기가
what
막혀요.
you earned last month, but the next month you get another 100 million won. That's really amazing. Imperial Master Park Jong-soo said this.
돈 뽑았을 때
So when you go to the
그때는 막
ATM and get the
돈이
cash from the machine,
세가지고 막 또 나오고 또 나오고.
you could keep getting the cash from the machine.
다시 가져가 버리는 거 아닌가 싶어가지고.
So she was afraid
이쪽
that,
통장에서
oh,
빼가지고
what if the
저쪽
company
통장으로
takes the
옮겨놨대.
money from
회사
me?
통장에서.
So she distributed the
너무
money
막
to many
돈이
different
들어오니까.
bank
안
accounts
벌어본
because there
돈이
were
들어오니까.
so much money that she didn't even imagine to earn before. Don't you want to earn that much amount of money? Right?
이 애터미에서 이런 놀라운 일들이
So
벌어진다.
these amazing things do
그래서
happen
저는
in
여러분들이
Atomy.
다 부자 되셨으면 좋겠어요.
I really want you to become rich.
부자 해보니까요.
Every one of you. It's really good to be a rich man.
몰랐죠. 부자 하면 좋다는 거.
You didn't know?
사람들이요 의외로요. 나는 서민이 좋아. 서민적인 게 좋아.
Some people
이런 거
say I
자빠지는
just
사람들이
want
있어요.
to stay
나도
as
서민 해본
ordinary
적 있어요.
people.
월세방살이도 해봤는데
I was living a life like that. I was living in a
안
very
좋아,
small
그거.
apartment building, but it's nothing good.
지가 처음부터 서민 하려고 하다가 서민 됐나 하다 보니까 안 되니까
That was
서민하고 있는
not
거지.
people's choice, actually.
그래서요, 여러분
They
부자 못
couldn't
되는
become
첫
rich, and
번째
that's why
이유가
they say as ordinary
뭐냐면요.
people. The first reason
공부를
why
못해서도
people
아니고
cannot
부모를 잘못
become rich is
만나서도
not
아니고
because you are not a
여러분
smart
부자 될
student. It's not because
생각을
of
안
your
해서 부자가 안 되는
parents.
거예요.
It's because you don't never imagine to become a
자,
rich
부자
man.
될 생각 나 했는데 누가 부자 만들어주면 나 좋은데 이게
Some
아니고
people might say, "Oh, I
내가
dreamed of
부자가
becoming
되겠다.
a
그럼 한 달에 얼마를 벌어야
rich
부자가
man."
되느냐?
You need
어떤
to
집에
have a
살아야
very
부자가 되느냐?
vivid dream.
내가 다른
What kind
사람들한테
of
얼마를
house am I
도와줄
going
수
to live in?
있어야
How
부자로
much
인정을
I'm
받느냐
going
하는
to
것을
donate to help
명확하게
other
정해야
people?
된다
How
하는
much
거예요.
money I'm
그래서
going
오늘
to earn
여러분들이
a month? You
인생
need to have a very
시나리오 쓰는 시간이
specific
있어요.
plan. So there will be time for you to
내가
write
어떤
life
인생을
scenario
살든지.
today. What kind of life
5년
that
후,
you are
10년
going
후에는
to
나는
live in
이런
5
인생을
years, in
살겠다.
10
나는
years,
이런 집에
the life you're going to
살면서
have in the
친구들을 초대하고
future,
하는 사람들을
the house that
초대하겠다.
you're going to
나는
live
집안에 어려운
in,
사람들을
and
이렇게
how you're
도와주겠다.
going
내
to
자녀들을
help out
어떻게
your
키우겠다.
families
나는
and
어떤 차를
relatives,
타고
how you're
다니겠다
going
하는
to raise
것을
your children,
명확하게 정해요.
what kind of a car that you are
그리고
going
전
to
세계를
ride,
어떻게 여행하겠다.
and how you're going to travel
우리 여기
across the
임페리얼
world.
님들 해외 이렇게 다닐 때 보면은요.
When Imperial
이코노미석
Masters
안 타요.
travel across the world, they don't
비즈니스 누워서 가는 비행기
take
있잖아요.
economy
그거 타고 다니셔.
seats. They are in the first class.
엄청난 분들이에요, 여러분들. 같이 앉아
They're
있다고
really
같은 레벨이
amazing
아니에요.
people. They are
그런데 처음에
in another
저를
world.
만났을
So
때는
when
다
they first met me, they were
상거지들이었어요.
like same
물론
people as
저도
like
그때는
beggars. They
거지였어요.
didn't have any money
제가
at the
거지
time.
대장 출신입니다. 거지.
Of
요
course, I was
거지들의
also
대장 내가.
a poor man. I was just the
그래서
boss of the poor people.
그런데 저는
Those people.
거지이지만은
So even though I
잘 살 수
was
있다.
poor, I had this
이런
dream
책을
that I
보는
can
사람
become
부자로 살아갈 수
rich.
있다.
Make
남을
100
도와주면서
million
살아갈
won
수
a
있다.
month. I can even help
전
other
세계로
people.
여행하면서
I will
비즈니스
travel
할 수
across the
있는
world.
여행이 비즈니스가 되고 비즈니스가 여행이 되는 그런
And
삶을 우리도
my
살 수
trip will
있다고
become
고래고래
business,
소리를
and my business will
질렀더니
become trip. That was my
그걸 믿고 따라왔는지
dream, and I
하고
declared
그냥 꿈
this
같은 얘기를 하니까
to
정신을
everyone.
잃어가지고 따라왔는지 하여간 따라오다 보니까 지금 그게
These
현실로
people here,
됐다는 거예요.
those Imperial Masters, just followed me, and
우리는요,
these dreams became their
확실하게 미래를
reality.
꿈꾸는 것이 필요합니다.
We really
5년 후,
need
10년 후
to
여러분들 날아가시기
dream
바랍니다.
for
그리고
our future
여러분들이
in
살고
5
싶은
years,
삶을
in 10
그려가지고
years.
지금
You need
현재로
to
가져오는 거예요.
imagine the life that you
생각을
want to
통해
live
가지고.
in,
그리고 지금 내가
and you
한
need to
달에
bring that dream into
1억씩을 버는
the
사람으로 살아가는
present
거예요.
and live as a person
아니
who
지금
is already
1억이
making
들어온다는 게 아니고
100 million
1억을 버는 사람이라고
won a
생각하고
month. You
살아간다
need to
이거예요. 그러면은
think
여러분
like
눈빛이
a person
달라져요.
who earn
말투가 달라져요.
100 million
태도가
won a month. Then your
여러분,
eyes,
태도가
your attitude,
전부라고
your facial expressions will all change.
Attitude
Attitude
is
is
everything이라고
everything.
얘기합니다. 여러분들 지금 태도가 임페리얼의 태도가 나오기
You should
때문에
have the
여러분들이
attitude
임페리얼
of
빨리 못
Imperial
가는 거예요.
Master. You don't have the
그냥
attitude of
찌그러져가지고.
an Imperial Master. That's why you
이렇게 다니니까
didn't achieve Imperial
지금 그
Master
속쓰고
yet.
있는 파트너들 이것들이 좀 어떻게 해갖고 나좀 안
So you're just
만들어주라.
worried about your partners
그렇게
and
안
you just
만들어줘.
want
여러분이 그
your partners to
사람들을
make you
성공자로
Imperial
만들어야
Master,
된단
but you first
말이에요.
need to make them
그게 방법은
successful
뭐냐?
leaders.
성공할 만한 인격과 능력을
How?
가진 사람을 그
You
사람
need
밑에다
to
집어넣어.
look for
그게
some
미운
people
놈 또 하나
who
더
have
주는
the
거야.
potential to be
말 안
successful.
되니까 미워 죽겠죠.
So
그럼
you
어떻게
might
하느냐?
not like
그
that
밑에다가
person,
진짜
but
일할 만한 인물을 집어넣어.
you need to
여러분이
bring some
집어넣으라고.
partners
어떻게
for them
하느냐?
who will really
찾아내면
work
돼.
hard for
자석 가지고
Atomy
다니면서
business.
대보면은 튕겨나가면
How?
버리고 튕겨나가면 버리고
Use
그러다
your own
보면은 털커덕
magnet.
붙는 사람이 있어.
There
그
must be some
사람하고
people who
손잡고
will
그
really
밑에다
stick well
집어넣어가지고
to
그
you.
사람을
Then
성공자로
you make
만들어라 이거예요.
that person
미워
partner of
죽겠어도요,
yours
성공자로
and
만들어.
become that
성공자로
make that
만들면요.
person become
여러분들을
successful
좋아해요.
leader.
그러면
If you
어느
do
날
so,
나도 좋아져.
those people will love you
여기
and
있는
you will
임페리얼들
also get
다
to
처음부터
like the
내 마음에
person.
들었겠어요?
Do you think I like all these Imperial Masters here from the beginning?
아이고 마음에 안 들었어요.
No, not at all.
이덕우 임페리얼
Imperial Master
이덕우
이더구,
임페리얼 처음 만났을 때요.
when I met him the first time,
아이고 내가 밤 12시까지 자꾸 얘기를 하는데
I was talking to him
얘기를
until
듣는데
midnight and
요지로
he seemed
허벅지를
so
찔러대.
sleepy and he even poked
물론
his own
그때 제가
leg to stay
본인이
awake.
별 관심 없는 자기는 지금 이게 저 비닐하우스 안에서
And he was not interested in Atomy business back then. He didn't have the money to rent a very small house. But the moment I met him, I talked about life, about heaven, about sins, and I talked about these stories until midnight. And he even poked his leg to stay awake. And he was not really listening well to me, so I didn't really like him in the first place, but I kept doing that again and again. But now he's going to church and his wife graduated from a theology school and all his family members are believing in God. Anyway, you need to have a dream and you need to bring that dream into the present.
그래서 내가 그 꿈을 꾼다? 여러분 아니에요. 100% 이루어질 수 있는 꿈은
There
꿈도
is
아니에요.
no
100%
dream that
이루어지는
can be
꿈은
achieved
이루어져야 별 볼일 없어요.
100%.
그래서
Not
가능성이
all the
낮은
dreams can
꿈이어야
be
되는
achieved
거예요.
100%.
그
Those,
가능성이 10%도
you
안
need
돼.
to dream
1%도
of
안
something
되면
that has
그건
really a
좋은 꿈인
little possibility.
여러분들이 한 달에 1억을 벌 수
be
있는 그
reality.
가능성은요. 제가 봐도 1%도
Making
안 돼.
100 million won a month, I think the possibility is even less than 1%. I don't believe that all these people here become Imperial Master, but there will be at least one out of 100 people.
그렇게 굳게 믿고 있는 사람, 그것도 믿음대로 돼요.
And if you believe that you
그런
will
사람이
never
있는가
going
하면은
to be the Imperial Master,
나도
that
되겠다.
belief will
이렇게
also
믿는
come
사람도
true.
있단 말이에요.
But
그런
on the
사람이
other
100에 한
hand,
명은
there
있을까요,
must be
없을까요?
some people who
있어요.
really, truly believe that they can
그래서
become the Imperial
여러분
Master.
믿음대로 되는
There will be
거예요.
at least one person out of 100 people. So
그러니까 여러분들이
your dream and your belief will become the reality. So you need to
그 영화 속에서 사는
plan your
사람을
life
뭐라고
scenario
그래요?
and you need to live out that life scenario.
그거는 쟤는 현실감이 없어. 거의
Like
또라이야.
people in some
이 얘기를
other
들으면은,
dimension. Some
아,
people might
내가
say that
지금
they are living in
정상적으로
another
성공자의 길을
world,
가지고
they
가고
are
있다.
thinking
이렇게 생각해야
crazy. If other people
그
say these
실패한
things
주변
to you,
사람들이
then
여러분을
you can say that,
정상으로
oh,
보면
I'm
그
going on
사람들의
the right
눈높이에
person.
맞춰가지고
I'm going on the right
살아가면
path.
여러분도 100% 실패자가 되는 거예요.
So if you just believe in the
그
failure, you
현실적인
will end up
사람들이 봤을 때 저거 또라이야.
fail.
미쳤어.
But
이런 얘기를 들으면은
if
내가
people
성공
around
가능성이
you
있구나.
say
이렇게
to you
생각을
that,
하시면
oh,
된다는
you're
거예요.
crazy, what you are
불광불급.
dreaming of
미치지
doesn't make
않고는 미칠
sense,
수 없다.
then you are on the right
그래서
track. So you need to get
모든
crazy
성공자들은
to
다
get
미쳤다는
there
소리를
to
들었다는
achieve
것을
your
반드시
dream.
기억하시기 바랍니다.
So you need to remember that all the successful leaders,
이
the
애토미
people around
비즈니스를
them told them
하는
that they
거
are
보통
crazy. Doing
세 가지
Atomy
부자가 되기 위한
business,
거라고 합니다. 하나는
by
money
doing
rich,
the business,
공부자.
we can
또
become
하나는
money
friend
rich
rich,
and
친구
friend
부자.
rich,
또
rich in
하나는
friends.
타임 리치, 시간
And
부자가
one other
되게
thing is
된다는
time
거예요.
rich.
그런데 여러분, 이 애토미에서요, 여러분들 money rich 만들어줄 수 있습니다.
So
한 달에 1억
Atomy can
있으면요 충분해.
make you money rich. 100 million won a month. That's enough money. You can buy cars that you want, you can buy the house that you want, and you can go to any places that you want to go to. You will even get sick of
프렌드 리치요.
getting on the plane. And friend rich. If you become the Imperial Master,
꽃다발 들고
when you
나와요.
go to other countries and you
그만큼
go to the
여러분들하고 사진
airport,
찍고
there will
싶어하고
be
만나고 싶어하는
so many
많은
people
친구들이 국내뿐만이 아니고
coming
해외에도
to greet
생긴다.
you. So you will have people in Korea, not only in Korea, but other countries as well.
아이고 힘들어.
Everyone will
그래도
want
또
to take
웃고
a
하고.
picture with you.
이렇게 사진을 찍어줍니다. 예,
And
나중에는
sometimes it will be really overwhelming, but you still show your smile when you take a photo with them. Anyway,
친구들이 생긴다는 거예요.
this means that you're going to have tons of
왜
friends.
뭐 외롭게 사냐 이거예요.
So you will never be alone. With Atomy business, you will never be alone.
왜 외롭지 않느냐?
You will never
찾아오지
feel
말라고
lonely.
그래도 우리가 찾아가기 때문에 절대
Because
외로울 일이 없어요.
If you become the successful leader, so many people will go to you. So many people will want to meet you. And time rich, wasting time.
그 뜻이 어떤 일을 할 수도 있고 어떤 일도 안 할 수 있는.
What does this mean?
그러니까
You can do anything that you want, and if you don't want to do something, you don't need to do. You can use your time as you wish.
그 시간이 저는 영원하면 좋겠어요.
I really want time to be eternal, but there is an end to our time.
저는 죽을까요, 안 죽을까요?
Do you think I will die at the end?
저한테 회장님 죽으면 안 돼요, 막.
Many people
기도하고
say,
있어요.
"Oh, you shouldn't
그 기도는 안
die."
이루어집니다.
I'm praying that you will never
아브라함도
die,
죽었고
but
다윗도
that
죽었고 다
prayer
죽었어요.
will
그러니까
never be reality.
기도는
Everyone died,
쓸데없는
Abraham and
기도입니다.
all these
한번
people
죽는 것은
died.
사람에게 정하신 일이요 그 외에는
So all
심판이
human
있으리니
beings
성경에 이렇게
die,
써놨기
and
때문에
after
성경대로
human beings
기도를 해야
dies,
됩니다. 안
there will
죽게
be
해달라면 안
judgment by the
됩니다.
God. So it's
저도
from the
죽습니다.
Bible. Even I
근데
will
여러분은
die at the
죽을까요, 안
end. What
죽을까요?
about you?
여러분도
Do
죽어요.
you think you will die?
여기 50년
It's the
후에는
same. In
거의
50
공동묘지.
years, no
보니까 한
people
줌의 재가
will
됐거나,
remain. It will be like a
뭐
cemetery here. We'll all
100년에는 거의가 아니고
become
100% 그냥
ashes,
공동묘지인
and in
거예요.
100
이게.
years,
지금
no
제가
single
시체들을
person
향해서 지금
will
얘기를 하고 있는 거예요 지금.
be remaining here.
그래서 여러분들 창조주 하나님이요.
So God, our Creator,
원래 이 100년 살다가 죽는 이런 생명만 설계를 하셨다고 하면은
if He only
저는
designed
창조주
this
하나님을
life that
실패자라고
only
생각합니다.
lasts for about 100 years,
저 성공적으로 살았잖아요.
I
지금 성공자로
would say
살아가고
that God,
있잖아요.
our Creator, is also a
그런데
failure.
이
I'm
성공이
having the
지속돼야지.
successful
얼마 후에
life,
죽어. 제가
but
여기
it's
세종에다가
not
집을
eternal.
하나 멋있게
I will
지었어요.
die at
무광이
the end.
쫙 내려다보는
I
그런 집을
built a very
지었는데 어제 저녁에 세종
nice
시장도 와서
house
같이
in
저녁 식사하고
the city
막
of
이렇게 했는데
Sejong. I had dinner with the
제가
mayor
그
of
집을
Sejong
지으면서
yesterday,
내가 이 집에서
and
몇
as I
밤이나
was
자나
building the
하고 계산을
house,
해봤어요.
I calculated
그거
how many
계산해보는
nights
것이
I will
지혜예요.
stay
예. 성경에 보면은
in this
나의
house.
남은 날 계수함을
So in the
알게 하사
Bible,
나로 지혜롭게
there is a
하옵소서
phrase
하는 말씀이
that
있어요.
I
남은
can
날을
get
계수하면서
wise by
계산하면서
calculating
살아가야
the
그렇게 하지
remaining
않는
days I have
사람보다는
in the
지혜로운 사람이
life.
될 수 있다는 거예요. 그러니까 제가 남은 날을 계산을
So
해봐야 될 거 아니에요.
I
집 지으면서
had
여기서
to
천년만년 살
calculate
거다. 아니에요.
the number of days I will stay in that
7,000밤을
house.
자고 나면은
So after
제가 시체가
7,000 nights, I will die.
시체가 되고 나면 3일을 거기 놔둬.
And after I become a dead body,
관에다가 괴짝에다 넣어가지고 못 일어나게
after
관을
3
감고
days,
옷을 박아갖고
I'll be
끌어내.
put into the coffin.
제가 그 집 지었는데 그 집 주인인데
I'm the owner of the
죽으면은
house. I
3일
built
만에
the house.
끌어낸단
But
말이에요. 안
in
나가고
only 3
싶다고
days
해도
after he
끌어내.
dies, they will take my body
그래서
from the house.
내가 이 집을 짓지만은
Even if I
내가
don't
이
want
집 주인으로
to, I
행세할
built
수 있는
the
날은
house,
7,000
I
밤밖에
own
안
the
되는구나.
house, but I only have
왜냐하면 저희 아버님이
7,000 nights
86에
to stay here.
그때
My
제가
father passed away when he was
66세였거든요.
86 years
그러니까
old, and
내가
back
더
then I
산다고
was
하면은
66 years
7,000 밤
old.
돼요.
So if I
300,
live 20 years
3,650
more,
곱하기 2 하면
that would be
대충
like
7,000 밤이야.
7,000 nights.
그런데 또 올 전반기처럼 막 반을 해외에 나가 있으면은
And this year, in the first half, I was in other countries, that it would be even less than that. After 3,000 to 4,000 nights, I will be out of the house. I'll be put into coffin and put into tomb, or
그게 제
I will be put
앞모습인
on
거예요.
fire. That's my
앞으로
future.
제가 그렇게 되더라고. 아니 지금은 애터미 회장이라고.
Now I'm the chairman of Atomy. I'm in a higher position. I am the stage, but at the end, I will put into the coffin and put on fire. But it's not only about me, it's the same for you. Don't pity me, it's the same for everyone.
그래서 하나님이 생명을 하나만 설계하신 게 아니에요.
So our God didn't design only one life for us. The life that we have right now, it will last about 100 years. That's called bio.
그 생명이 하나 있고요.
So we have that life, and next, the second life, He designed a life for us, which is called joy.
That's the life of God. He shares His life to us. Sharing a life means that, the second example, I have two boys and I share my life, and that's my kids. The same goes for God. God shares His life with us, and we are the children of God. In order to be a child of God, He sent His child to the land, because and He died on behalf of us in order to make all of us children, His children. Jesus died on the cross and died and shared His life with us. Joy is the life of God. So with that life, we can live an eternal life. And what's interesting is that we'll get a new body. Not the existing one. Without applying Atomy cosmetic, we'll be bright and shiny. That's new body. The new body will not get old, will not get sick. We can live an eternal life with a new body. That's why we said it is a blessing and it is a good news, and so on. I really want to talk about this one up until this night, but I know that some people just want to listen to the stories about money. So next Friday, like following Friday, we're gonna continue to talk about that in the revival meeting. In the revival meeting, you could have more stories about this eternal life. And we will also get to know what life is. If you lived a very hectic life, you could take a rest for a single day and you could recap your past life at the revival meeting. All of the people meeting Atomy will become money rich. God will give you financially blessings so that you can live rich. And then with that money, you could also help other people, and we could enjoy the same joyful blessings. And friend rich in the heaven, we could meet all of the God's children. And also we could achieve the eternal life, Joel, the life of God. With that life, we can live a very happy life. Even though we are successful, that death is miserable. But with the blessing of God, we can live a more blissful life. And thank you very much. Thank you for coming to this event out of the bad weather. Thank you very much. Chairman Park, thank you very much. Please give him another big hand. Chairman Park also talked about what sharing is. I would like to share one good story. As a BMA company, Atomy shared our vision globally, and on July 20th, the new movie will be released.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.